Hey YouTube, it's Mike here with my week number 4 update. I should like week 4.5, but I'm gonna call it week 4 anyways. In this update here, I'm gonna cover three things. Number one, I'm gonna cover what my rehab has been like and what I'm going through with that. Number two, I'm gonna show everyone what my foot looks like now after not having surgery on it. And number three, I'm going to talk about a bit about what my doctors have been telling me and how my recovery has been going from a medical perspective. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so first, rehab. What has that been like? Man, oh man. Rehab has been good. It's been painful some days. Mostly it's been short though. My rehab appointments are normally like 15, 20 minutes, something like that. The pain is only really associated with when they do like a deep tissue massage or something like that. They're just trying to alleviate the scar tissue that builds up on the tendon and in that area, which is not fun to deal with. I can tell you it's not fun. But it's been good. I've been getting a lot of different exercises to work with. Maybe in my next update, I'll show you some of the exercises that I'm doing. But the exercise has been really helpful. I'm gaining more and more power and strength in there. Yeah, it's been really good. I've been really happy with it. I'm at the point now where I can walk without the boot inside the house, which is really nice. And it's not a good looking walk. It ain't pretty, but it works. It gets me from A to B. And yeah, and at week 4, that's pretty much as good as I could ask for. So yeah, with that said though, I'm sure a lot of people are kind of curious as to what my foot actually looks like. So here are some pictures. Enjoy. And so, as you can see, my foot looks pretty normal. Like, I mean, there's not really much difference to how it looked before. I could show you guys my other foot, but it looked pretty much the exact same. A little bit of swelling and thickness in the Achilles, again, just, running up and down the back of the ankle there. A little bit of thickness. But overall, looks pretty normal to me. That was one thing I was kind of surprised about. There wasn't as much swelling. I mean, it is week 4. But yeah, the swelling's pretty much all gone down. And overall, I'd say it looks like a pretty normal foot, which is good, which is good. That's a start. That's a start. All right, so next up is what have my doctors been saying? So I had a really good appointment today with my orthopedic surgeon. He is definitely on the same page as me, which is that weight bearing as early as early as you can tolerate is really important to strengthening the Achilles. He has read a lot of reviews that if you do the non-surgical approach, putting the foot in a cast is not the best way to go, especially putting the foot in the cast and not walking on it for 6 weeks. Definitely heading for trouble there. The Achilles is a tendon that is made to bear weight, right? A normal healthy Achilles will bear something like up to like 5 or 6 times your body weight. So you need to definitely strengthen it. You need it to bear weight in order for it to get stronger. When it's not bearing weight, it will get weak. And then when it does start to bear weight, it will break again, which is what causes a lot of re-ruptures, according to him. And it kind of corresponds with the medical information that I've seen and I've read as well. So yeah, I was really kind of happy to hear that. He gave me the clearance, like I said earlier in the video, to start walking on it at home. They decreased the lift. I don't have the lift on me, but the lift is about, I think about a centimeter. And so they decreased it by about a centimeter or so. And so now it's about a 2 centimeter lift or 3/4 of an inch. And so I'm walking on that now, in the boot full time, outside the house. And sorry, I was just looking at the boot there for some reason. I don't know why. And yeah, things have been good though so far. The Achilles overall though is still really stiff, really stiff, really firm. I can keep my foot flat. I cannot really raise my toes very much. That's probably about as much movement as I have in my toes in terms of lifting it up. Plantar flexion, I can put my foot down as much as I feel like it would normally go. That feels really good. There's a lot of strength in that, which is interesting because that is the movement that you need to do when you're walking, right? Is you push off and move like that, sort of with your foot. So that's a good sign that I have some strength there. And yeah, at this point, it's just exercising, building up that strength, and keeping the joint moving, keeping it, the fluids in there moving as much as possible to keep up my mobility. All right, guys, so that's it for my week 4 update. Again, if you want to follow the protocol that I'm following, it's the Fowler Kennedy rehabilitation protocol for ruptured Achilles tendons. If you have any questions about it, leave a comment. I'm going to leave the link to the protocol that I'm following in the description. And yeah, let me know if there's anything else you guys want to see. My next video will cover more of the follow-up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be out of the boot by then and walking. So yeah, take care, guys, and I'll see you next time.